Hello, welcome back to Triple A Production. I'm your host, Alfredo. Now today, I'm going to be doing a quick overview of 3 games. Well, actually 2. So I'll be first doing the overview of the New Jersey Devils, Toronto Maple Leafs, and then I'll do the full game coverage of the game against the Montreal Canadiens. Now with that said, let's talk hockey. Now going into the game against the New Jersey Devils, first I want to point out I was not able to watch the game. The NHL had it streaming on ESPN Plus and Hulu, and I do not have either one of those. I think it's pretty dumb. Why not air it on TV on Valley Sports West or NBC Sports? But let's not get into that right now. Now I wasn't able to watch the full game, but I was able to see the highlights. So the game against the Devils, from what I've seen from the Kings, they were able to play. They were playing a lot more well. Their passes were more consistent, and they ended up with a 3-2 win in overtime with a game-winning goal by Alex Iafallo. Going to the game against the Toronto Maple Leafs marked the first game back for Trevor Morrison joining the LA Kings, and he also happened to score the first goal of the game in a 5-1 win over the Maple Leafs. Now, what I've seen in this, I was able to watch this game, and when the Kings scored that empty net goal, I thought that was pretty dumb. The Kings were already up 4-1 with 3 minutes left in the game, and Toronto Maple Leafs just decided, hey, let's pull the goalie and see what happens. Let's see if we can make a comeback. By the way the Leafs were playing throughout the whole game, there was no way they were gonna score 3 or 4 goals in like less than 3 minutes. There's no way that's gonna happen, and surely it didn't happen. And Adrian Kempe was able to put the game away, even though it was already put away with a 5-1 win. Now let's take some advice, okay? Please, if you are down by that many goals, with very little time left in the game, don't pull your goalie. Don't do that. You just made it worse. I've seen this before when I used to play in my roller hockey league. It was a playoff game, and the opposing team pulled their goalie when they were already down by like 5 goals, and they ended up putting in a 6th goal. Don't do that, please. Do not do that. You're just gonna make it worse. I couldn't believe the Leafs really did that. Oh well. Now, going into the game against Montreal, the Kings were going on a 5-game winning streak with the wins over New Jersey and Toronto. And this game against Montreal marked the first day back for Kings forward Philip Danault as a King. Philip Danault was honored a tribute video. Very nice, very emotional for Montreal fans and Philip Danault himself. Now, going into the game, 15 minutes into the first period, Montreal gets their first goal by Sherrod.
Lekanen, in front, Sherrod shoots, and that's the rebound. Sherrod backhand, tries to Lekanen through the crease, Volek scores! Tenacious work and finally buried by Ben Sherrod, and the Habs are up 1-0.
Now, after that first goal, the Kings are down 1-0, and after taking a look throughout that whole first period, the Montreal Canadiens were definitely had a different sense of energy. They want their revenge against the Kings after a loss back here in Los Angeles. Now, just going into the second period, 5 minutes in, Brendan Lemieux is set up with a beautiful pass to tie the game 1-1.
The box, Bjornfoot hits Lemieux in stride. Richard scores right at the end of the power play.
Now this game is tied 1-1. Now with less than 6 minutes left in the second period, Andres Saltanesio sets up Phil Danault with a wonderful pass, hoping to get his goal back in Montreal, but Jake Allen is there to just absolutely rob Phil Danault. Poor guy, he could have had quite a night if he would have had that goal.
Dvorak maybe not 100%, Athanasiou, cross ice, did that stay up? Jake Allen got across, unbelievable.
Now, third period, only just 6 seconds in, Alex Iafallo comes in and shoots to give the Kings a 2-1 lead. With that goal by Alex Iafallo, he makes history in the LA Kings franchise by scoring the fastest goal to start a period in LA Kings history.
Dvorak out, underway in this third period in a 1-1 tie as Iafallo with speed, driving in, shoots and scores! Right off the hop, Iafallo makes it a 2-1 hockey game.
What a goal that was, but Jake Allen had other plans, as going 6 minutes less, or excuse me, less than 7 minutes left in the third period. Jake Allen comes up with the goal of his own, just a silky smooth move going around Toby Bjornfoot to tie the game 2-2.
For Evans, Jake Evans, nice little move, still with it. Evans shoots and scores! Oh, what a goal! Jake Evans ties it up at 2. That was a beauty.
The game tied 2-2. We end up going to overtime. Now the game is going just all over the place. Both the Canadiens and Kings are going back and forth at each other, and with the overtime period winding down, Adrian Kempe just goes all the way almost around the whole neutral zone in the Canadian zone and scores the overtime winning goal to make it 3-2 Kings.
The right side, Adrian Kempe goes wide, still with it. Kempe around Evans, he's got space. Kempe into the board and scores! Adrian Kempe, overtime winner, as the LA Kings have now won 6 straight games.
Now with this win, the Kings are now on a 6-game winning streak, which marks the longest active winning streak in the NHL right now. Now that also marks the Kings record now. The Kings are now 7-5-1. They are now 5th place in the Pacific Division, just above the Vegas Golden Knights and just below the San Jose Sharks. Now looking back at the 3 of these games, I've noticed certain little things. Now one of those things would be the Kings that have been making more consistent passes. The passes are connecting almost every single time, which is so much better. And the Kings are taking more shots on net, and which is resulting to all these goals that are being scored. And with the goals that are being scored, they're being put in by a lot of the young players, mainly by Arthur Kaliyev, Adrian Kempe, and right now who's the star of all the goals right now, Alex Iafallo. Now since going through this whole winning streak, Alex Iafallo has contributed with a total of 5 goals and 4 assists, which is now a total of 9 points. Boy, is Alex Iafallo really stepped up as a leader since Drew Doughty's injury. He has been putting up so many numbers and helping the team with an assist, like just simple little passes to goals, and as well as game-winning goals. Now we have reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment below, and comment what do you think? How are you feeling about this winning streak, and how do you think all these players are contributing? Now, see you next time. Adios, and see you later.